Good morning, everyone. Hey, sorry for being a bit delayed today. So just had to make myself some coffee. Can't live without it. Sorry about it. All right. Okay, so how was your weekend? Was it good? Is everyone fine? Hello, mate. Yeah. Soul crusty. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. Okay. So we can start, I guess, with a bit like market overview. Then I will probably kind of bring some new stuff to you as well. Old, but a bit polished. Yeah, by the sea, dancing and performing, that's good. Whereabout did you perform? All right. What? Ah, that's nice. That's nice also. That's good. Well, basically, I finished a dancing course last year. Do have a degree in it. Not in salsa, but in few other stuff. Didn't have a chance to do it. All right, let's probably switch to the markets. Yeah, sort of white yet, but at least something. All right. Okay, guys. So let's talk about markets a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay. Just a sec. Phew. Yeah, it was a long weekend, by the way. Have been adding some new instruments to my kind of trading list and to my like a deep analysis. So it always takes some time. Okay. So two more. Well, I've added like Dollar Cat and Frankie as well. So I'm counting the levels on them as well and the option levels also. So if you are interested, just in case. All right. Okay, it all looks good now. Okay, so what do we have here? Can we actually move it somehow? Yes. So right, that you can see a bit more of the chart, not me. All right. All right, so let's talk about Aussie. So basically, I've counted some levels during the weekend, and it was based on Friday moves. So we did have lots of impulse moves during the Friday. So when the Asian session passed, due to the weekend, or not the weekend, but the bank holiday in Japan, well, the session wasn't too wide. So all the levels has been changed quite a lot, I would say. So what can I say about it? Well, let me change the color. Yeah, okay. So basically, He left straight away. All right. All right. So basically what it is, at the moment, the price is at, well, it's an Asian, well, these levels that are on the chart at the moment, they are basically counted for, I would say, beginning European session only. I mean, it is possible that they will will still work in case if the price will not break through any of it. I mean, through this, the red one and green one, so where short-term target is. So which is 0.75603 and 76210. In case of the price is staying in between these two levels, then they will be active during the overlap session as well. So, but what is happening at the moment? So basically the price is, well, I do expect it to continue its down movement. And at the moment, the price is retracing at 0.76053. It is possible that it is not a false retracement. So when this, well, this is actually 15-minute candle. So when I use them, not always, as you can see, and you know, not always I'm using like 15 minutes or something like this. So I normally use like 1 hour and more, 1 hour, 4 hours. It's enough to make a few trades a day. So even though I'm intraday trader, but it is still kind of possible to trade using, let's say, okay, so it's possible to trade using like 1 hour and 4 hour charts during the day. So, but for now I'm switching to 15 minutes because the range for today's trade is so narrow, you know, so comparing to Friday, for example, you didn't need this 15-minute charts, etc. But, well, again, I'll talk a little bit about behavioral finance today. So why some hedge fund managers don't trade on Fridays, etc. I've started on the last Friday webinar to talk about it, but I will continue a little today. So what is going to happen now, possibly? So the level is 0.76053. So what is good about it? Well, basically, it's above all these highs here. So everyone who was trying to enter the market here and tried to place all the limit orders around this, not the limit orders, but I mean the stop losses, you know, breakouts, entries, etc. They are, their kind of orders has been triggered with this one. So it doesn't really go down that much. So I don't think it's a valid signal at the moment. So I would suggest to wait for another, well, when this 15 minutes will be closed, wait for another one. So let's take it as a pattern at the moment and wait for another confirmation, which will be the next candle or within the next two candles, I would say, because the next one can be the bullish candle, then it doesn't, well, confirm our signal. But even if the next one will be bearish, the one that we need, and will be closed below this low here, then we can take it as a confirmation, and we can place a limit order at 0.76034 with a target for now at 0.75603. So here, when I'm talking about targets, it's a bit different story. So for everyone, I mean. So for those of you who are trying to catch a bigger move and are using a wider stop losses, then this is the level where you are placing kind of a break even. So if you are trading in 2 contracts or 3 contracts at the same time, and you are using 1 contract to cover all your expenses, then this is a place where you are placing how can I say, a contract kind of take profit, which will be also a break even for others too. So, but if you are trading like I do, like short, well, I would say I will try to have a few entries before I'll catch a better move. So I'm not waiting a lot till I'm going to be profitable. So if I'm not profitable straight away, then I'm just leaving this, how can I say, position, and that's it. So I'm just closing it. So that's what I... All right, so that's basically what I am waiting for. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a confirmation candle, but we have to wait till it's closed. So it's another, let's say, 13 minutes. Even if we have some impulse, how can you say, move here, then don't worry. Well, we do have another instruments, and we will kind of use them to make money. Okay, guys, so let's go a bit further. Euro pound. All right, so what I want to do here, as you can see, I want to buy it. The short-term target 0.84025, and well, at the moment we are at the very nice level here, but I would say, well, let's see how this current 15 minutes will be closed, because to be honest, I think that this low can be triggered one more time. So if this will be triggered, it means that we'll be so close to this one, 830.83130. And I guess this level will be triggered also. So wait for this level to be reached first, and then wait for a reversal pattern here. So with a very short stop loss, it will be possible to enter here and to buy. All right, so again, I haven't finished with this shortest target. So basically, if you are trading like a mid-term to a long-term, then you better use this target as for a break-even. But if you're trading like starting with a short-term and then managing your position through the long period of time, up to a week, not including the holidays as I do, holidays and weekends as well. So then I'm using not these wide stop losses and wide ranges. So I'm using all these kind of, how can you say, these levels that I've got on the chart. So basically, I do have them. I know that if the price will kind of bounce off this level at the moment, so the first level to kind of have it as a break even will be this one. So for not moving the stop loss below this level, I will close my first part of my position or first order. I usually trade 2 or 3 orders at the same time, contracts I would say. And I'm closing the first part here just to cover my positions in case if I'm wrong and my analysis is wrong and my stop loss will be triggered. So that's it. First of all, very short stop loss. Then like how can I say, proper management of the position. So that's what I normally do here. Okay, so that's what I would say about euro pound at the moment. So let's go further. Euro dollar, again, I want to sell it. We do have some kind of accumulation here. We haven't filled this gap, which has been at the middle of the Asian session. So what can actually happen is that, first of all, at the moment, it does look, it hasn't been even not closed, but even filled. It hasn't been filled, nothing, you know. So basically, the price has to get here somehow to fill this gap. And it has to close below this level. So basically, where short-term target is, to use it as a, how can I say, as a selling signal. So at the moment, the price is kind of in a range, as you can see, and we do have accumulation, very clear accumulation at the moment. So this way, it's a short term, of course, but well, we must kind of have it in your mind when you're trading. So, okay, so what is next? All right, so I don't see any signals here at the moment. So what I guess is possibly going to happen in case if this gap will be closed or filled, then we'll have a bounce off here. It normally happens. So it's, well, I guess it will be during the US session or overlap session, and the price will possibly at first will reach this level 1.10242, then it will bounce back towards 1.10443, and then we'll try to sell it from here. So that's basically the kind of idea I want to trade. In case if the price will continue its up movement from here and the up movement position is accumulating here, then well, I will try to sell it up till this level here, 1.10907, and then in case if it will break through this level, then review market conditions. All right, so that's what I will do then. All right, so let's go a bit further with pound dollar. All right, so what's with this one? The same. Yes, I want to sell it, waiting for a better opportunity to sell. Well, we already had a very nice wick here. The price nearly filled it. As you can see, we almost reached this other level at 1.32954, almost. I would say, well, plus the gap, you know, and we basically reached it. So you can consider it as it's been reached. Well, the long tails are normally, not always, as you can see here, but they are normally almost, well, let's say 80% filled at least. So the price will possibly get to this level at 1.328, let's say 785, well, this level here. Yes, so it's most likely to be reached, and then we'll see what is going to happen here. In case if this level won't be broken straight away, then it will be a very good kind of position for placing a limit order around this area. So yes, with a stop loss just above this resistance, not the last one, but this resistance. So what I trade the immediate scenario. So basically, I do the analysis, I do the price action, wave count. Well, my sort of wave count. It's not usual. It's all the classic guys doing it. So it's a bit different. So I count the volume, I count the option levels, open interest, etc. You know, put call ratio, etc. So lots of stuff is happening, you know. So, and when I have this kind of signal, and I think that it will be reversed, so I will try to enter it here, and my stop loss will be just above it, so just above the level. So when it's if I'm wrong, then I don't think that well, if my position is in loss, then I don't kind of take it as well, it was because of the short stop loss or blah blah blah. You know, like many traders do blame themselves that they're using too kind of narrow stop losses, and that's why they are basically losing. But that's not the case. You must focus on right kind of entry. So if you have a right entry, then your stop loss shall be kind of narrow. It shall not be wide. So that's my opinion. That's how I trade. And well, I guess that some of you do trade the same way too. So, okay. let's finish with this one. So the next one is Kiwi. So Kiwi, what do we have here? Well, we actually have a very good reversal here. So placing a, well, can be a first try. By the way, I will try to place 125. 125 will be too far, but I guess yes, that's what I'll do. So I'll place a limit order. Don't really want to do it, to be honest, at the moment. No, I'll wait for another confirmation because, well, you see the congestion is here, and well, the price is still in congestion, so it actually didn't show us any reversal at the moment. So due to this congestion here, or possibly accumulation, the reversal is possible, but what it is, it's not yet confirmed. So that's why I'm not actually placing. I guess that the price will give us another week towards this level here, 0.71268. Might be a good idea for placing a limit order at the moment, but as I told you before, well, not something what I'm going to do. Okay. So let's go a bit further. All right, it's CAD. So as you can see, the new instrument I've added. Do you expect it to go up, to be honest? Well, I've been questioned during the weekend by one guy, and he asked me, like, what do you think about, well, it wasn't even weekend, it was like the last hours of trading during the Friday, and he asked me, what do you think about CAD? I've asked him, what are you in? Basically, he was in a position, and he said to me that I'm short. So what I told him basically is that we do have a kind of control level. Okay, so let me show it to you. Just want to kind of yes, so it was around this area here, 29960, and I told him that this is kind of a control area or control level, and below this level to sell is all right. I mean, to keep your kind of position, but if the price will continue its kind of up movement above it, then well, basically I don't advise to do anything, but I personally close the positions. I never wait till I'm broke, you know, so that's something what I don't like. So I know that some people don't use stop losses at all. I'm just a fan of it because I've always been in trouble when, first, I didn't use stop losses. Second, they were too wide. And well, all of this stuff. So I guess that's not only me. All right, so that's what I suggest to do. Well, basically, if you will review the longer term time frame, then you'll see that the price is actually going to go, well, it does look like we do have some kind of down movement at the moment. And you know, well, it's logical that dollar CAD will go down. But the thing is that half of my analysis, I'm not talking about trading. Trading is manual, but the analysis is automated. So it does help me a lot. So basically, at the moment, I can even give you a proportion. How much chances do we have of the price to go up, and how many chances do we have of the price to go down for dollar CAD? So basically, at the moment, just a sec, it's 22% more than that the price will continue its up movement. So you see, and I've decided, you know, it's not too much, but that's something what I will try to do, especially in, well, at least in the beginning of European session. But as you can see, well, these levels haven't been reached. The price is going up. So very possible that the price will kind of clear this level here. And that's basically, I wanted to play it in a short term, not play, but work it out in a short term. And so my target would be around this area here. So for now, it does look like the price is already moving in this direction, and then it will be reached here at 1.29960, and then it will reverse and move back from here. So it might possible. So basically that's something what I always do. So for now, for example, for this session, or at least till the next 4 hours, well, I'm done with my kind of analysis. When another 4 hour will be closed, then I will redo my analysis. I will review the charts. So in case if I will not have any impulse moves below this level here, then I will use my analysis. Well, it's multiple time frames. It's looking for chart patterns, for a chart movement, etc. Lots of different things. So it's not only about breaking the level, etc. So breaking the level, it's only for now. So when I'm placing here like review market conditions, what it means. So basically, well, within like 15 minutes, for example, it's just an example, so it's not something what I kind of do is going to happen, tell you is going to happen, but it's just, let's imagine, So for example, the price is breaking through it and it goes down. So basically, there is no point to redo your analysis at the moment because nothing fundamental is happening at the moment. So we don't have any news at the moment, nothing, But the price did something, so maybe something which is not published yet has happened. So that's why I do have this note here, review market conditions. So it means that something has happened and I'm not right anymore, definitely. So that's how I look at the graph. So that's how I look at the graph, yeah. And then I redo my analysis like 6 times a day. So 4 to 6 times a day, and it tells me like another story, another part of the game, what even if on a 15-minute chart it will be a range, but if you'll review a 1 hour or review a 4-hour chart, it will be a reversal signal or something like this with a less noise or something. So that's what I mean. Okay, so let's go a bit further then. It's dollar franc. Yes, want to buy it. Well, we did have sort of a good kind of entry point here, but well, I guess that I'm just not going to be here, unfortunately. I guess that the price will break through these levels here. Well, it hasn't been broken through it yet. Well, let me kind of squeeze it a little bit. As you can see, yeah, so in case of the, well, you can use a breakout here if you want. I'm not doing it personally, so for me it's just all right, I've missed a trade, so I'm not worrying about it too much. So because for me still the best price I want to catch is 0.98250. Then if the price will continue its up movement in about let's say like 5 hours, I'll recount the levels and then I'll have another opportunity probably, because the market, well, the funny thing about market, I think that most of us do kind of forget about it, is that the market is moving up and down all the time. So what it is, it means that actually when we think that we missed a trade, we never miss a trade in case if you are working on it. So what I mean by that is that, for example, if the price will continue its up movement, it means that I'm right in my kind of direction, and it means that I have a kind of better opportunity, even better opportunity to buy. So, but how to buy? Not on the breakout, not kind of using a some kind of let's say I don't know, like buy stop order or something like this. No, I will wait till the price will reverse a little bit, and on a correction, small correction, I will count it separately. I will try to buy it. So basically that's what it is. That's what it's all about. So, but you don't have to be afraid of a trend. So that's what I mean. If the price is moving in one direction and it shows you that, look, I'm moving in one direction, it means that you have a stronger chances of being right if you are buying or selling in this direction. And that's it. So don't think that you are losing a trade. So that's my advice to you. This is my advice. Don't think that you are losing a trade. Always think that if you are wrong, then you are losing your money. And this is much more important, not to lose your money. All right. So that's what is happening at the moment, so the price is showing like, look, I'm going to continue its up movement, and the guys are trying to enter the market and the price is going down. All right. So that's what is possibly happening at the moment, what we are able to see here. Okay, guys, so let's go a bit further. So it's dollar yen. Want to sell it? Well, my view hasn't changed from Friday, so we'll review market conditions after the level 106.270 will be reached. Okay, and this is a short-term target for now. Well, it's all logical. I don't really have to explain it. As you can see, it's a low here, high there, just a bit higher than the high. But to be honest, all these levels has been counted mathematically. It's not kind of structural levels or something like this. So I do remember that I've already posted it. I think it was here. Well, I've talked to you about like a random lines, and they do work. So basically what it is, if you will put just randomly, with your closed eyes, just random lines, let's say 5 lines on the chart, not looking at the chart, not knowing where you are placing these lines, you will see that the price did work on them on the past. Well, what I want to tell you about, by saying that, is that basically all these lines, they kind of, if you want, they will work. Or in other words, the market is always going to show you what you want to see there. So it's always like this. No matter you're right or you're wrong, the market will show you. And your bank account will tell you where you're right or wrong. All right, so that's why money management, risk management is really, really, really important here. So it's kind of, it's half of the game. It's not more than that, but it's half of the game. Okay, so that's about it, about dollar yen. Okay, Mexican. Do want to sell it? Well, didn't use this one here. It was a good sell here. Well, the price again is approaching 18 points, say 500. So it might be limit orders over big players here. So this level here at 185025 will be triggered definitely. I guess it does look so. Might be the price will continue its up movement towards 18.52385. When it will, hello Dog Doe. When it will, I will look for a possible reversal opportunities around this area here. All right, so we do have a wide spread here, as you can see, so wide gap. And it hasn't been filled. So the gap is from this level here to this one. So it's been filled like for about, let's say, it looks like 60%, or something like this. Yes, and It's been like 86 pips. Oh, that's a wide one. It does look like the price won't kind of continue its up movement when it reach this level, 18.5052, something like this. So what I would suggest you to do, to wait till this level is reached. All right, and all right, just checking something here. Okay, so when this area will be reached, wait till the price action will show you some kind of a reversal. The problem is that if you didn't play out this kind of reversal here, then, well, if you did, it's a different story. You are short now, and your stop loss just above this level here, so 18,49905. But if you are not yet entered, have not yet entered, so basically what is possibly to happen in case if we do have a selling pattern, so bearish reversal pattern around this area, in case if we will have it here, then it might be a good idea just to enter using a market order. Why? Because the price, well, you know, if we are triggering the price level with a limit order for a first time, it's not necessary that it will be triggered one more time here. So basically, how can I show it to you? Well, you all know my approach, how I trade using this limit orders. So basically, well, let's say it's not here. Well, let's see this one, for example. So what do we have here? So we do have a possible reversal pattern around this area. Then we have a false kind of close of the false breakout of this level here. And then the price is going down kind of. We do have a sort of kind of confirmation here, you know, another confirmation here, no matter what kind of confirmation you are using, this one and this one, well, it's possibly too kind of, you know, too textbook perfect here, but well, at least you will understand what I'm talking about. So we do have, for example, this confirmation. It has been closed below this level here. Then we are placing at the highs or at the middle a sell limit order. We've placed a sell limit order, price has triggered it, and then it has shown us this is not a confirmation anymore. This is just a down movement here. So the only so we are not able to use it as we normally do. So normally it's half of the body, or let's say 80%, 75, something like this percent of the body, you know. So here we can use just a previous downside kind of structure here. So here we can place a limit order. We do miss some pips here, but at least it's quite safe. So that's kind of Dow trading approach. So on 15-minute chart, it will be like a wick. On 5 or 1 minute chart, it will be a trough, etc. Here, trough, top here, so range around here, etc. All right, so let's go further a little bit. Let's have a look at gold. Do want to buy it, but I guess that these levels here will be broken, to be honest. They will be broken. The price will possibly reach even this one, 1318.67. I guess it is going to happen during the American session. So in case if it will be after the overlap, so when the European session will be closed, then I will share with you all the levels. So you will be able to use them. All right, during the overlap session. All right, so the short-term target will be at 1345.16, and well, in case if this level is broken, 1313.33, then I'll review what the market is going to tell us. All right, so let's go a bit further. It's euro yen, so I don't have this kind of analysis here, but let's have a look quickly what is actually happening with this currency here. Okay, yeah, I don't like this gap here, actually. Well, the situation in Europe, as you know, it's not very stable at the moment, and well, basically, I'm looking for an opportunities to sell it. There was a very good opportunity to sell it here during the night time, so at this level. So as you can see, we did have a high during the Friday, and when this high has been triggered, it was actually a very good entry point here. So the price has been triggering this level 1, 2, and 3 times basically, and now it does go down, and we failed to trigger it here. So what is possible that the price is going to break through these levels here and will continue its first movement towards this level here, 115.45, and then it will continue its further down movement. So all right, so what I would suggest you to do, if you want, I'm not trading breakouts again. I just want to mess up my trading strategy and results, you know. So because when you are kind of messing up your strategies, you kind of starting to lose basically. So that's it. All right, I want to sell it. It might be a good idea to use a sell stop order around this area, might be. Okay, let's go a bit further. So it's EuroCAD, again, want to sell it. Does look like the price is going down, and it's been for a while going down. All right, we do have kind of a wedge here, basically. It looks like it. It's not actually, but well, we do have also a false breakout of this level here. Okay, let me put a line that you can see it also. All right, so that's it. So we're bouncing second time of this level here, 42875. I guess this area might be reached, not exactly this one, but for now I would use something, well, something like this. Okay, it might be wider a little bit, but that's something what I would wait. So the price will possibly going to reach this area here, 1.4360, before it will continue its down movement. All right. And the first target is 1.426. Then in case of a breakout through this level here, the price will continue its down movement. Okay. Pound yen. Well, the price is going to go down. It has already triggered this trough here, as you can see. Not looking at candle patterns around this area. All right, so that's what it is. The price is going down, and we do have a possible entry. When the price will break through these levels here, then this will be a good opportunity to place a limit order at 139.40. So don't enter the market now because we don't know what is going to happen. The market might just reverse here, and then it will trigger this level here at 145.93, or it will be 146.0, and then it will continue its down movement. Okay, let's go further. It's Aussie yen. Aussie yen, Aussie yen. The price, the price, the price, surprise. Okay, let's have a look at, well, now it's just in range, to be honest. It can go up or it can go down. So let's have a look at what is happening, at least on the daily chart here. So we do have a reversal pattern here, by the way. So the reversal from this area where the price is at the moment is very possible, highly possible, I would say. So let's switch back to 15 minutes. So ideal place to sell and to place your limit order is 80.35 at least, and we do have a possibility, as we know the behavior of this currency pair, that within like 45 minutes from now it is possible that our limit order will be triggered and the price will rapidly continue its down movement. So that's actually what is possible with a first target at 79.120. New Zealand yen, the price is moving around these round numbers, I would say. So it's 75, 76, 77. At the moment it's 75. It's broken through this level already. It does look like we will have a close below this level here. When we are possibly going to sell it with a limit order at 75. So it will be, might be, well, it's going to be a good, how can I say, decision, basically, to make some money here. Okay, CAD yen. CAD yen. It's in the range on 15 minutes. Let's switch to 4 hours. Yeah, nice one. Okay. So what I would tell you, so above this level at 82.500, if the price will close above this level, at least 1 hour, 4 hours is a bit more firm, I would say, for this one, then I would try to sell it. But in case if it will be closed above, then don't sell it. So it will be a buy. But again, we will have to wait till the price will break through 84, and then on a retracement we will be able to buy it. Okay, guys, so that's about CAD yen. Aussie New Zealand, let's have a look very quickly. Okay, the price is going up at the moment. So what is happening? It was a very long-term range, very long-term. All right, so what's that? It's it's 4-hour chart. Oh my God. So the possibility is that the price is going to reach back the, or it's already reached. Oh no, I don't think so. This level, possibly 1.05486, will be reached before the price will continue its up movement. So that's what I think about kind of Aussie New Zealand. All right. So now I want to very quickly tell you about, let's say, stop losses. And when you do kind of swing trading or wave trading or something like this, then you must know it also. It's very short. It will be like 5 minutes. It's a huge subject, but at least to give you a short idea, I will tell you something. All right, so what we have here. Okay, the price, for example, is going up. Someone has bought something here. For example, was lucky or using 5-minute chart, bought something here. What did he do? He basically placed a limit order. Well, sell stop loss order below this level here. I'm not going to switch to 5 minutes, so just to give you a brief idea, basically, of what is going to happen. So why these kind of stop losses are almost always triggered? So because, well, those of you bigger players, they need a bit more money and they're trying to collect it where it is possible. So until they will collect what they need, they will kind of trigger all the stop losses in the area. So if there are lots of stop losses here, then the price will continue its down movement towards here. Then if we have some orders around this area or below here, then the price will continue its down movement towards here, etc. You know, so when it will be enough and the guys will try to sell it, then they will place, you know, like a, let's say, standing orders just above to sell it or something like this. And the price will continue to grow or to drop. So it depends on where the price and where the orders actually and open interest will move the price to. So that's something what you always have to think about when you have an idea to place an order, why you are placing it here or why you are placing below it. So shall you actually place it below or above or something like this? So shall you trade your breakout or not? Is it the right time? So always think, is it a good place to place a stop loss? So if it is, it means that this area will be triggered by the big guys, you know. Not the big guys, but those who are trading intraday using matrix, and they do see all the orders, you know, above and below. Dog Doe is laughing about it. All right. But I guess that you do agree with me. I'm sure 100%. It's just something, you know, you always kind of repeat to people. Yes, mate. I do believe it. You always repeat it to the people, but they still kind of trying to catch some, you know, dodgy moves, I would say, and they don't really, they missed this very simple and very kind of important part in trading, you know, and that's why I'm trying to help these guys, you know, to make money. Yeah, I agree. Me too, you know. Yeah. All right, guys. So that's about it. I think that I'm wrapping up. So what I want to say, always think about stop losses first, not your dreams about being a millionaire or making lots of money on this trade, but think about stop loss. So if it is a good place to place a stop loss, then this area will be triggered definitely. Why? Because lots of people think like you, like me, like everybody else. And they're placing a stop loss there. And what is happening? The price is going there due to the, let's say, all right. Well, while he's restarting, well, I probably will continue then for a minute. Kind of fill the gap. All right. So always think about, you know, what others might think, you know, and don't do the same as what others do. So don't kind of, well, it's good to to kind of follow the crowd when the crowd is right. But the crowd is almost always wrong. So that's something you always have to have it in your mind, you know. So, and it's like, you know, contrarian trading based on put call ratio. So when the option traders are trying to play in the growing market, it means that the market is going to drop. So when they are kind of trying to buy call options a lot, it means that the market is going down. So yeah. So it will make mean that the market is going down actually. So that's something what you always have to remember also, that 95% of traders are not profitable. So no matter what they say, no matter what they do, 95% are not profitable. And that's something what's, don't listen to everyone. Okay, guys, have a good one. Have a good time. Have a good day. Have a good trade, etc. All right, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you did enjoy and you did get something, well, at least useful. All right, guys, have a good one.